again, Dave. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Show is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter and Stevens have been in the electrical contracting field for many decades, contracting for personal and also commercial uses. Also dab hands around the dairy shed, whatever you need to know about plant cooling and everything else around the dairy shed. Cotter and Stevens, Steve and Jim know the answer to that, and they're experts at designing and putting in effluent ponds. Nothing really planned for the show tonight, and if you'd like to hear a particular song, artist or band, give me a ring here on 3780255, 3780255, and I'll see if I can dig it out for you. Meanwhile, we'll sit back and listen to Hugo Montenegro and his orchestra, and of course the good, the bad and the ugly. A great old country classic there to start off the show tonight. The Springfields and Foggy Mountain Top. And it's from an album that they recorded in Nashville in the early 1960s. And it's a great album. I actually picked that one up in a second-hand shop in Woodville. The shop that's called, I think, the Vikings Hall. It's opposite the toilets. It's the easiest way to describe it. He actually has quite a lot of LPs there for sale, so that's a tremendous one. It's got a great cover that I'll show you if I can remember how to do it. There's the two boys and, of course, Dusty sitting on the hay bales.
Do you like good music?
Arthur Conley there and Sweet Soul Music. I read in the paper during the week that Berry Gordy Jr. has decided to retire. Now, Berry Gordy Jr. was the guy who founded Tamla Motown Records in Detroit way back in, I think it was late 1959 or 1960. Anyway, he's decided to hang up his record producer and songwriting tools, and he's going to do it at the grand old age of 90. So if he can work through till he's 90, he's had a pretty good innings. Here's a song he actually wrote, and was one of the first songs recorded on the Tamla Motown label. It was recorded by a group called The Contours, and here's a version of Do You Love Me by the Dave Clark Five.
Now, oh, I said I work it on, baby. Oh, the path was deep and wide from footsteps leading to our cabin. Above the door there burned a scarlet lamp. And late at night a hand would knock and there would stand a stranger. Yes, I'm the son of Hickory Hollow's tramp. Yeah, the weeds were high, the corn was dry when Daddy took to drinking. Him and Sally Walker, they up and ran away. Then Mama shed a silent tear and promised 14 children, I swear you'll never see a hungry day. When Mama sacrificed the pride, the neighbors started talking, but we were much too young to understand the things they said. All we really cared about was Mama's chicken dumplings and a goodnight kiss before we went to bed. Whoa, you know the path was deep and wide from footsteps leading to our cabin. Above the door there burned a scarlet lamp. And late at night a hand would knock and there would stand a stranger. Yes, I'm the son of Hickory Hollow's tramp. When Daddy left and destitution came upon our family, not one neighbor volunteered to lend a helping hand. So just let them gossip all they want. She loved us and she raised us. The proof is standing here, a full-grown man. Last summer, Mama passed away and left the ones who loved her. Each and every one is more than grateful for their birth. And each Sunday she receives a big bouquet of 14 roses with a card that reads, the greatest mom on earth. Whoa, you know the path was deep and wide from footsteps leading to our cabin. Above the door there burned the scarlet lamp. And late at night a hand would knock and there would stand a stranger. Yes, I'm the son of Hickory Hollow's tramp. Whoa, hey, the path was deep and wide from footsteps leading to our cabin.
From 1968 there, O.C. Smith and the son of Hickory Hollow's tramp. And I always remember that song because way back when I was living in Hamilton, there was a competition on the local station, which I think was 1ZH, and they played songs and you had to identify the songs. So they only played a little snippet of it, and I never managed to get through for a long time, and then I managed to get through and identify the song as the son of Hickory Hollow's tramp, and I won a prize which I can't remember what the prize was. 16 minutes after 8 o'clock, here's Martha and the Vandellas.
Down in New Orleans,
Martha and the Vandellas there with a classic Tamla Motown song, and I thought we'd play that for good old Berry Gordy, who has decided to retire at the ripe old age of 90. Right, next up we've got a couple of requests for Di. The first one was a Beach Boys song that she requested last week that I failed to locate, so I found it during the week and brought it down. It's the cover of, or the reverse of, the Crystals song, They Say Then I Kissed Her, and we'll follow that one up with her request tonight. She wants to hear a Cilla Black song.
Well, I walked up to her and I asked her if she wanted to dance. She looked awful nice, so I hope she might take a chance. When we danced, I held her tight. Then I walked her home that night, and all the stars were shining bright. And then I kissed her. Each time I saw her, I couldn't wait to see her again. I wanted to let her know that I was more than a friend. I didn't know just what to do, so I whispered, I love you. And she said that she loved me too, and then I kissed her. I kissed her in a way that I never kissed a girl before. I kissed her in a way that I hope she liked forevermore. I knew that she was mine, so I gave her all the love that I had. And one day she'll take me home to meet her mom and her dad. Then I asked her to be my bride and always be right by my side. I felt so happy I almost cried, and then I kissed her, and then I kissed her, and then I kissed her.
The Beach Boys there, and then I kissed her, and you're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Had a bit of a problem trying to figure out what song to play for you, Di, from Cilla Black, because she did put out so many great songs. But I think we'll go nice and steady and play an early one. And I think we'll also play this one for John over in Chester, because he's a Cilla Black fan as well. Right, here's Cilla Black and You're My World.
You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the skies, but for me they shine within your eyes. As the trees reach for the sun above, so my arms reach out to you for love. With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. with your hand resting in mine. I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, your every prayer I pray. If our love ceases to be, then it's the end of my world, end of my world, end of my world for me.
Cilla Black there, and what a great singer she was. Next up, we'll have a track by Little Millie Small, and you wouldn't say that she was a great singer, but she did put out some very good songs, and we'll follow that one up with another one of those great singers from the 1960s.
My boy lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You are as sweet as candy. You're my sugar dandy. Well, my boy lollipop, never, never leave me, because it would grieve me. My heart told me so.
Dusty Springfield there, and I Only Want to Be With You. Right, next up we've got Paul Revere and the Raiders and Just Like Me.
It's just like me to say to you, love me do, and I'll be true. And what I'd like for you to say is you'll come home to me each day. How you'll be my girl, that's what I want. Just you, sweet girl, and not a front. It's just like me, I feel so blue, and I fall so much in love with you. It's just like me, it's just like me. I act a fool, that's how I'll be. But it's just like you to say goodnight and leave me all alone to cry. It's just like me to say to you, love me do, and I'll be true. And what I'd like for you to say is that you'll love me here each day. It's just like me, it's just like me. I'm the fool, that's how I'll be. Oh, it's just like you to say goodnight and leave me alone to cry. Just like me, it's just like me. It's just like you, baby. It's just like you. It's just like me. It's just like me. I want your love. I got it be. Oh, it's just like me. Oh, you know you. Oh, it's just like you, baby.
I read somewhere this week that Ginger Baker, the drummer, of course, drummer in Cream and also in Blind Faith, as well as having a varied career in other bands. Anyway, I read that he is in hospital at the moment, critically ill, and things don't look all that good for Ginger Baker just at the moment. Didn't say what the complaint was, but he was in hospital critically ill. So I thought I'd play a song by Cream. Now, I haven't got much of a selection down with me tonight, but the song I've selected is one that came out in 1969, just before they broke up. Song written by Eric Clapton and George Harrison. The song called Badge.
Thinking about the times you drove in my car, thinking that I might have drove you too far, and I'm thinking about the love that you laid on my table. I told you not to wander around in the dark. I told you about the swans that they live in the park. Then I told you about our kid. Now he's married to Mabel. Yes, I told you that the light goes up and down.
time that I found her holding Jim, loving him. Then Sue came along, loved me strong, that's what I thought. Me and Sue, that I do. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl that'll stay and won't play games behind me, and I'll be what I am, a solitary man, solitary man. I've had it to hear being where love's a small word, part-time thing, paper rain. I know it's been done having one girl who loves you, right or wrong, we go strong. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl that'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, a solitary man, solitary man. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl that'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, a solitary man, solitary man, solitary man, solitary man.
Neil Diamond there and Solitary Man brought the time to 21 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. And of course Cotter and Stevens do electrical contracting, whether that be private or commercial. Right, next up we've got Spanky in our gang, and Sunday will never be the same.
I remember Sunday morning, I would meet him at the park. We'd walk together hand in hand till it was almost dark. Now I wake up Sunday morning, walk across the way to find nobody waiting for me. Sunday's just another day. Sunday will never be the same. I've lost my Sunday song, will not be back again. Sunny afternoons that make me feel so warm inside have turned as cold and gray as ashes as I feel the embers die. No longer can I walk these paths, for they have changed. I must be on, the sun is gone, and I think it's gonna rain. Sunday will never be the same. Lost my Sunday song, will not be back again. I remember children feeding flocks of pigeons. I remember sunshine
oh, poor me. Sorrow's heaving around my head. It's been heard and it's been said that you tried to date another guy. Didn't hide, didn't even try, cheating me with lies again, making me remember when I used to hold you, baby, so tight each night. That's right, I could have hoped that maybe you might fall for me. Why do voices say to me, sit and cry? This was meant to be love's unkind and love's untrue. Oh, why did love pick out you for me? For me, for me. I used to hold you, baby, so tight each night. That's right, I kind of hope that maybe you might fall for me. Why do voices say to me, sit and cry? This was meant to be love's unkind and love's untrue. Oh, why did love pick out you for me? For me, for me.
Well, that's going way, way back, isn't it? Back to 1960, Adam Faith and Poor Me. Right, here's the original version of Bend Me, Shake Me by the American Breed. American Breed there, and Bend Me, Shake Me, a song that was covered across the other side of the pond by Amen Corner, or as John would say, Amen Corner. Right, next up we've got Wilson Pickett and Mustang Sally.
Mustang Sally. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Oh Lord, what I said now. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord.
Another great song there by Wilson Pickett. Next up, we've got Junior Walker in the All Stars and Shotgun. Well, we haven't got Junior Walker in the All Stars. This is Marvin Gaye, and I heard it through the grapevine, so we might as well listen to this one. Marvin Gaye there by default, and we might bring down a Junior Walker next week. Yesterday I was listening to the country radio show, and they were playing Jerry and the Pacemaker records because Jerry Marsden had a birthday yesterday, and I think from memory he was 77, so I thought we'd close off the show tonight with one of Jerry and the Pacemaker's greatest songs.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be told.
That's got to be one of the all-time great songs, You'll Never Walk Alone, Jerry and the Pacemakers. And, of course, that now, or for a number of years, has been the anthem for the Liverpool Football Club. It also brought to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7 and brought to you with the kind sponsorship of Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough.